Well, here in another day, I'm on this chair here. It's a really vintage, super vintage computer chair. But it works really good because it's, you know, I'm lowered to the ground. All right, so let's see. Got these pieces. Now, I'm setting them up. I did these two already, these lanes. Even, so I did use that laser, and then what I'm doing after that is measuring 6 inches between each, and that's gonna get me my lines, which I'm actually feeling really amped about. I sound a little stuffy. Allergies are kicking in, so if you have allergies, you already know the deal. Now I made these marks already for where the lines are at. So I just gotta make sure I am as close as possible. Bang bang. That's good. Yeah, so I'm liking like, yeah, I can't speak correctly right now. So I'm excited. Perfect, perfect. All right, I'll take this one off. I don't need that there. Wow, I really jabbed at this piece of wood. I think we are good. What's up, and welcome to another video. Now, it took me some time. I had a lot of hiccups with this. Like I stated in the previous videos, yeah, there were some uneven surfaces throughout this wall, and it wasn't a complete uneven surface. Like, you know, if it was just one area, then okay, we can move around it. There were multiple areas that I needed to adjust on this, and man, that was a son of a, you know what I'm saying? But that's part of the process. Now I know better. Now I know what to expect if I were ever to do this again in the future. And yeah, where there's adversity, there's opportunity. I know you probably heard of that a lot, you know, so, but it's so true. So today what I'm gonna do is get into getting this all edged up. So we're gonna use this bad boy. I know I mentioned this plenty of times before, but now it is time. It is time. Let me stop. I'm trying to adjust this. This is the mic here. You know, trying to find out different ways to record, because when during the video editing process, it's not so, you know, it's not so clean. I don't know how to say. It seems more muffled. I don't know if I have to enunciate my words properly, which it is true. I definitely need to pronunciate my words a little better. It's different when you speak, you know, to a person, and when you see yourself recorded. Yeah, it's night and day. You really see the difference, and I need to properly speak proper English, basically. So another good thing to work on. So, yeah. Oh, just dropped that. Nice. So let's get to it. All right, so I already started over here. All right, already got this running. What I'm doing is, so I'm pushing the wood as close as I possibly can to the wall, so it can adhere with this. So let's get it done. This is probably one of the best parts about it, because like I said earlier, man, when I'm cutting these pieces of wood, right? It's sometimes we get gaps. So, but when you apply caulking, man, it looks so clean. It's like very satisfying. You know, one of those things you see on TikTok or any kind of social media, it's like satisfying. It's just one of those things. It's like very satisfying. I'm starting to see clean lines, promising lines. Yeah. Let's see. Now, if you hear something in the background, I'm actually listening to a podcast of Alex Toplin. He's basically a bodybuilder, men's physique. Also, Aaron Banks. If you're into that fitness thing, yeah, you'll probably know exactly who they are. Now, you're probably asking, why are you listening to bodybuilding if you're an artist? One thing is, I am a big fan of health and fitness, mental health, and fitness is part of that mental health. And I like watching those who are a lot better than me, who know a lot more than me, who are smarter than me in the fields that I want to get better in. So I listen to them. You know, that's how I improve, and that's how I can make adjustments. See how the pros are doing it, you know, make adjustments, and then yeah, and put yourself in position, because they went through it before I did. They're going through it, and they can relate. I mean, that's in anything. It doesn't have to be necessarily just for fitness, but for anything you're going through. See who has went or is going through that journey, who you can relate with, and from there you can make an adjustment. That you're not the only one. They always think that you're the only one going through something, and that's not entirely true. There's always somebody who went through something that you went through. Maybe not exact, but very, very close. So you don't want to be stuck. What I'm trying to say is, don't get caught up in the victimization. All that, this happened to me, that happened to me. I'm not saying that it doesn't matter. Of course it matters. Of whatever you went through, hopefully you figure some kind of way to, you know, to really understand why you went through that process and find some kind of silver lining to it, because it's so beneficial to you to continue to move on. Let's get to the rest of this. All right, so yeah, I went ham on this, you know. I did all of that over there. I know the lighting's a little off. Let me just pan this lighting source. And my focus is off. Wow, that's interesting. That's nice. All right, fudge it. Let's bring the focus back over here. So I did all that over there. Obviously, you cannot see that. Let me tackle this. So just to give you an example, I'm just going to caulk this. So it's gonna get this in here. Oh yeah, look at that. Money. So I'm just really getting in those grooves because remember the wall is not flush, so this is an adhesive at the same time. Let's see if we can get some light in there. Yeah, all right, let's get to the next one. Pan this. Let's get in that groove. Yeah, so this is probably the most, oh snap. See, this is what happens if you don't properly set this up. I don't know if that's showed in camera, but let's get this. Yeah, so I'm enjoying this process, you know. Yeah, it's a little tedious. I get it. It's not easy. It's never supposed to be easy. The things that you really want are usually the things that are quite difficult to achieve, which makes it even more exciting because when you get it, when you actually earn it, feels good. All right, we'll go to the next one. I'm just gonna keep going down the rabbit hole. All right, another one. Just gotta make sure these are quite clean, really clean actually, because it's an adhesive like I said before, so it's not like your silicone caulking. This will dry up pretty, wow, good choice of words. It will dry up really fast and becomes like a rock. So you got to make sure if I do leave anything here, it has to be flat, because once it's dry and it's bumpy, I would have to really go ahead and sand it down, and I don't want to do that. To work smarter, not harder. That is always the goal. Maximize your result. Without having to do extra curriculum or extra activity to achieve that